It's December, and if you're still gaming on an old laggy laptop, this is your sign to upgrade. Right now is one of the best times of the year to grab a killer holiday deal if you missed Cyber Monday and Black Friday. And the 2025 gaming lineup under $1,000 is absolutely stacked. Today, we're counting down the top 6 best gaming laptops. Under $1,000 for 2025. Machines that bring real performance, solid thermals, and smooth FPS without blowing your budget. All links can be found in the description of this video. Starting off at number 5, there is the Acer Predator Helios Neo 14 gaming notebook. This model is refurbished, hence the sub $1,000 because buying it new is 2 times the amount. The specs include an Intel Core Ultra 7155H CPU, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 GPU, 14.5-inch 120Hz display, 16GB RAM and a 1TB SSD. The Helios Neo 14 is a compact powerhouse, delivering strong RTX 40-70 performance in a small 14-inch body. The Ultra 7 155H handles multitasking well, and paired with the 4070, you can expect around 150 to 200 FPS in esports titles and 70 to 120 FPS in AAA games at high settings. The 1600p 120Hz screen looks sharp and smooth, and the build quality feels premium for this size. Thermals are solid for a thin machine, usually sitting in the mid-70s to low 80s, but the fans do get loud and the chassis can warm up during long sessions. RAM is soared, so you can't upgrade it, and heavier AAA titles may require lowering settings at native 1600p. Overall, it's one of the strongest compact gaming laptops under $1,000 when it's on sale. Great performance, sharp display, and stable thermals, with the trade-offs being louder fans, non-upgradable RAM, and limited thermal headroom due to the smaller chassis. Next on the list is the Asus TUF A15 gaming laptop. The specs include a 15.6-inch FHD 144Hz display, 16GB RAM, 512GB SSD, AMD Ryzen 57535HS CPU, and a GeForce RTX 4060 GPU. The TUF A15 is one of the best value gaming laptops in the RTX 4060 category. The Ryzen 57535HS is very efficient and pairs well with the 4060, giving you 120 to 160 FPS in esports titles, and about 70 to 100 FPS in most AAA games at high settings. The 144Hz 100% sRGB screen looks clean and vibrant, and the bigger 15.6-inch chassis gives the laptop better cooling than a lot of thin and light gaming models in this price range. Thermals stay controlled, usually in the mid-70s to low 80s during long sessions, and the fans, while loud, aren't as aggressive as smaller gaming laptops. Build quality is rugged with Asus's TUF military-grade design, though the chassis is on the heavier side. Storage at 512GB fills up fast with modern OEA titles, but the good thing is that it has an extra M.2 slot, and the RAM is also upgradable. The plastic exterior isn't the most premium, but still, for under $1,000, it's a performance-first machine that handles 1080p gaming extremely well and stays cool doing it. Up next is the Lenovo LOQ gaming laptop. It comes with a 15.6-inch 144Hz display, 16GB RAM, 512GB SSD, an Intel i5-13450HX CPU, and a RTX 5050 GPU. The Lenovo LOQ 15 is one of the best entry-level gaming laptops for 2025, especially with the new RTX 5050 GPU. Paired with the Intel i5-13450HX, you get strong mid-range performance that comfortably handles 100 to 140 FPS in esports titles, and around 55 to 85 FPS in most AAA games at high settings in 1080p. The 144Hz IPS panel looks clean, and Lenovo's cooling system does a solid job. Temperatures typically stay in the mid-70s to low 80s, with fan noise that's noticeable but not overbearing. Build quality is sturdy and practical, with a clean gray design that doesn't scream gamer. The LOQ line also has great upgradability, so you can add more storage or RAM later. Where it struggles is mainly GPU power in heavier games. Titles like Cyberpunk, Starfield, or Hogwarts Legacy might need medium settings to stay consistently smooth. The chassis is a bit chunky, and the speakers are average, but for the price, you're getting excellent 1080p gaming performance with reliable thermals and future upgrade options. Next on the list is the Acer Nitro V gaming laptop. The specs include a 15.6-inch Full HD 165Hz display, Intel i7-13620H CPU, 16GB RAM, GeForce RTX 4050 GPU, and a 1TB SSD. The Acer Nitro V is one of the best budget-friendly gaming laptops with an RTX 4050. The i7-13620H pairs really well with the GPU, giving you 120 to 160 FPS in esports games and 65 to 95 FPS in most AAA titles at high settings in 1080p. The 165Hz IPS panel is a big upgrade over older Nitro models. Fast response times, good brightness, and way smoother motion for shooters. Thermals are decent for this price bracket. The system usually runs in the mid-70s to mid-80s during long gaming sessions, with fan noise that gets loud but remains manageable. Build quality is plastic, but Acer has tightened things up. The chassis feels more solid, the keyboard is comfortable, and the 1TB SSD is great for storing multiple modern AAA games. Its main weaknesses are that the plastic shell can flex slightly and the fans get aggressive under load. Also, the cooling system is good but not premium, so temps can spike in heavier games. Still, for the price, the performance, storage, and smooth display make this one of the best value RTX 4050 laptops under $1,000. Up next is the HP Victus gaming laptop. The specs include a 15.6-inch FHD 144Hz display, AMD Ryzen 7 7445HS CPU, GeForce RTX 4050 GPU, 16GB RAM, and a 512GB SSD. The HP Victus 15 is one of the best budget gaming laptops you can get with an RTX 4050. The Ryzen 7 7445HS is surprisingly strong for its class. Fast single-core speeds and great efficiency, making this laptop excellent for esports and everyday tasks. Paired with the 4050, you can expect 120 to 160 FPS in esports titles and 65 to 95 FPS in most AAA games at high settings in 1080p. The 144Hz display is smooth and responsive, and although the Victus line leans more minimalistic than gamer, the build is sturdy and clean. The thermals are decent, mid-70s to low 80s during gameplay, but the fans will get loud under heavy load. The Victus cooling system isn't as strong as HP Omen or Lenovo Legion models, so extremely demanding games or long sessions may push the temps higher. Overall, it's a great value laptop with solid gaming performance, good upgradability, and a clean design. The downsides are typical Victus traits: average speakers, slightly warm palm rest area under load, and a mostly plastic chassis. But for its price, performance, and smooth 1080p gaming experience, it's one of the better RTX 4050 laptops under $1,000. Finally is the Lenovo LOQe gaming laptop. The specs include a 15.6-inch Full HD 144Hz display, Intel i5-12450HX CPU, 16GB RAM, 512GB SSD, and an RTX 3050 GPU. The Lenovo LOQe is the more portable, streamlined, and balanced version of the standard LOQ 15. It's built for gamers who want solid 1080p performance without the bulk or weight of a full-size gaming machine, and is on a tight budget. With the i5-12450HX and a mid-range GPU configuration, you can expect around 90 to 130 FPS in esports titles and 50 to 75 FPS in most AAA games at medium to high settings in 1080p. The 144Hz IPS display looks clean and responsive, and the slimmer chassis gives the laptop a more modern, lighter feel compared to the regular LOQ. Thermals are well controlled for its size, usually sitting in the mid-70s during gameplay with fan noise that's noticeable but not overly aggressive. However, because the LOQe prioritizes portability, It doesn't have the same heavy-duty cooling or higher-tier GPU options you'll find in the regular LOQ models. The chassis is lighter and the bezels are slimmer, but the trade-off is slightly less GPU power and less peak performance in demanding games. Build quality is solid for the price, and Lenovo keeps the laptop very upgrade-friendly with extra slots for RAM and storage. This makes it great for students, casual gamers, and anyone who wants a reliable machine for school plus gaming without spending the full gaming laptop premium. Overall, a balanced, lightweight 1080p gaming laptop that's great for everyday use and esports performance. Just don't expect top-of-the-line AAA performance compared to the larger, more powerful regular LOQ 15. And that wraps up the top 6 best gaming laptops under $1,000 for 2025. Each one of these delivers strong performance, great value, and smooth 1080p gaming without blowing your whole budget. If you want to check out any of the laptops mentioned, I've left the links down in the description so you can compare prices and see what's on sale right now. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next breakdown. I'll see you in the next one.